Here is how I make glögg, which is a Swedish spice like mulled wine. And this might not be the right way. This is just the way that I do it. And it tastes amazing. And it hits pretty hard too, so be careful. I'm Erin. I'm a certified holistic aromatherapist and herbalist. I like to make this in a crock pot. So I've gathered my materials here. Really, you can use any herbs, spices that are normally part of mulling spices, which are your fall and winter spicy sort of flavors that you typically would think of. For my money, the most important ingredient though is a few cardamom pods, or cardamom if you just have it plain and ground. A lot of people would do the proper thing and like wrap this in a cheesecloth and tie it up and make it all pretty. I don't do that. I just dump it all in. I figure it's fine. We're not going to drink the dregs anyway. I don't use recipes, so don't ask. You'll just see what I use and you can try it. Or you can experiment on your own and see what tastes good to you. Okay, so a handful of cinnamon sticks, a few star anise, a little bit of lemon peel, not too much, it'll get bitter. A little bit of orange peel, same with this. Cardamom pods, a little ground nutmeg, and a little allspice. Now you must acquire your wine. We like to use a dry, more tannic red for this to counteract the sweetness. We make our own homemade choke cherry wine, which works great, but you could also use a Cabernet or a Shiraz. Or honestly, one is subjective. Just use what you like. So there's our ingredients. Okay, so now we're adding our wine into the crock pot, and I'm going to have this on low because I've got a couple of hours before we will drink it. Then I like to add maybe a quarter to a half cup of some other hard liquor just to fortify it a little bit because a lot of your alcohol is going to evaporate as you warm this. This next part pains me greatly. We don't eat a lot of sugar. We don't drink a lot. But when we do, and we make glögg, you do need to add a little bit of sweetener to this. Don't use honey because it actually becomes toxic in your system. In Ayurveda, it teaches that honey actually, when heated, creates what's called ama in your digestive system, which is a toxin that's very hard for your body to eliminate. There's actually a chemical word for this toxin that's been discovered now. About a third of a cup is what I would say, and just do it to taste. Don't over sugar it, and see how you like it as it's cooking and everything's mulling together. So stir that up, cover it, and then in a few hours you can ladle it out and enjoy. Give me a like, a share, and add yourself to my mailing list.